Welcome to Books and Bites, where we read so you don't have to. Get the key lessons in minutes. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into Neil deGrasse Tyson's Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. It's a book that tries to, well, make astrophysics, accessible to everyone.
Yeah, and I think it really does succeed at that. Tyson has this really incredible knack for explaining complex ideas in a way that's both clear and engaging.
Yeah, right from the start, Tyson hits you with this idea of the cosmic perspective. You're looking up at the night sky and you see all these stars and stuff, but it's so hard to grasp, the sheer scale of it all.
Exactly. And I think that's what Tyson really wants us to do. He wants us to zoom out and see ourselves not just as inhabitants of Earth, but like citizens of the cosmos.
Right.
And when you do that, your whole perspective shifts and your everyday worries, they kind of start to seem a little smaller when you consider just how vast the universe is.
Yeah, it's almost humbling.
It is. And that feeling of awe and wonder, I think that's what Tyson really wants to evoke in the reader.
Yeah, and he does a great job of it. One of the things that blew me away was his explanation of the Big Bang. This idea that everything, all of space and time, started from a single point, singularity.
Yeah, the Big Bang is one of the most fundamental concepts in astrophysics, and Tyson does a great job of breaking it down. He explains how all the matter and energy in the universe were compressed into this incredibly dense and hot state, and then bam! It all started expanding.
And we're still seeing the effects of that expansion today.
Exactly. And to really understand the Big Bang, I think you have to wrap your head around this concept of space-time. Think of it like a fabric that can be stretched and warped by massive objects like stars and galaxies.
So gravity isn't just like a force pulling things together. It's actually bending the fabric of space-time itself.
Precisely. And that's what causes, things to fall towards each other, like how the Earth orbits the sun.
Oh, okay. So speaking of the solar system, Tyson takes us on this tour of our cosmic neighborhood.
Yeah.
He talks about how our solar system formed from this cloud of gas and dust. And I love how he highlights some of the quirks of our planetary siblings.
Like Jupiter with its massive storms, some of which are larger than the entire Earth.
Right. And Venus, which is so hot it could melt lead.
Exactly. And Tyson uses these fascinating details to kind of paint this picture of just how diverse and dynamic our solar system really is.
Yeah, and it all ties back to this idea that our solar system isn't unique. It's just one tiny example of what's happening all across the universe.
There are billions upon billions of stars out there, each with its own potential planetary systems. It's really mind-boggling.
Okay, so let's talk about stars. They're not just twinkling points of light, right? They're these giant nuclear furnaces that are constantly creating new elements.
And those elements are the building blocks of everything we see around us. I mean, including ourselves. We are literally made of star stuff.
Star stuff. I love that. It's such a poetic way of expressing our connection to the cosmos.
It is, and it really does highlight the interconnectedness of, everything in the universe.
So stars are born, they live out their lives, and then what? What happens when a star runs out of fuel?
Well, it depends on the star's mass. Some stars will end their lives as white dwarfs, which are basically the leftover cores of stars that have shed their outer layers.
Like a cosmic ember.
Exactly. Other stars, more massive ones, collapse under their own gravity and explode as supernovae, scattering their enriched material back into space.
And the most massive stars, they become black holes.
Precisely. Black holes are regions of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape.
That's where it gets really freaky. What happens to time and space inside a black hole? It's like all the laws of physics as we know them break down.
Yeah, black holes are still one of the biggest mysteries in astrophysics. We're really just beginning to understand them.
And they played a crucial role in the evolution of galaxies, right?
Absolutely. Supermassive black holes, millions or even billions of times more massive than our sun, lurk at the centers of most galaxies, including our own Milky Way.
So it's like this cosmic dance between stars, galaxies, and these mysterious black holes.
And that dance is constantly unfolding on a timescale that's hard to even fathom. I mean, the universe is constantly expanding, and that expansion is actually accelerating.
Wait, so the universe isn't just getting bigger, it's getting bigger faster.
Yep. And the force driving this accelerated expansion is something we call dark energy. It's like an invisible pressure pushing everything apart.
And this dark energy, we have no idea what it is.
Not really. It's one of the biggest mysteries in astrophysics. It's kind of unsettling to think that most of the universe is made up of stuff that we can't even see or understand.
Dark matter, dark energy. It's like we're just scratching the surface of what's really out there.
Exactly. And that's what makes astrophysics so exciting. There's so much we still don't know, so much left to discover.
And Tyson really captures that sense of wonder and excitement in this book.
He does. He reminds us that we're all part of this incredible cosmic story and that there's always more to learn. One of the things that I found really interesting was when Tyson really digs into the implications of the cosmic perspective.
Yeah, it's like a philosophical shift almost, right?
It is. He argues that, like, understanding our place in the vastness of the universe can, like, change how we view our problems, our relationships, even our whole lives.
Yeah, he talks about how, like, our everyday worries can seem insignificant when you consider the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. But he's not saying our problems don't matter. It's more like adopting a cosmic perspective can give us a sense of proportion,
Yeah.
help us focus on what's truly important.
Yeah, like taking a step back, realizing we're all part of something much bigger than ourselves.
Right. And that can be incredibly liberating. Like, it can free us from the constraints of our ego and allow us to connect with something greater.
Yeah, that sense of connection of being part of this vast and intricate web of life is something that Tyson keeps coming back to.
And he's particularly fascinated by the possibility of life beyond Earth.
Oh, yeah. He talks about how, like, the universe is teeming with stars, and many of those stars probably have planets orbiting them.
And if even a tiny fraction of those planets are habitable, that means there could be countless worlds out there teeming with life.
It's mind-blowing to think about. Do you think we'll ever find definitive proof of extraterrestrial life?
Well, I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, we're constantly developing new technologies that allow us to probe deeper into the cosmos.
And as we learn more about the universe, the more likely it seems that we're not alone.
Exactly. And I think that discovery, if and when it happens, will fundamentally change our understanding of our place in the universe.
I mean, it would be the biggest scientific discovery in human history.
Absolutely. And it would raise all sorts of fascinating questions about the nature of life intelligence, our place in the cosmos.
Yeah, for sure. Tyson also touches on some of the big unanswered questions in astrophysics, like the nature of dark matter and dark energy.
He acknowledges that we still have a lot to learn about the universe, but he's also optimistic about the future of scientific discovery.
Yeah, he talks about how we're constantly pushing the boundaries of what we know, and with each new discovery, we get closer to understanding the fundamental nature of reality.
And he really emphasizes that the search for knowledge is a journey, not a destination.
The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so exciting. There's always something new to discover, always another mystery to unravel.
And Tyson has such a gift for conveying that sense of wonder and excitement to the reader.
He does. Astrophysics for People in a Hurry is a great example of how science can be both informative and inspiring.
One of the things that really resonated with me from the book was how Tyson emphasizes this interconnectedness of everything in the universe.
Yeah, he really makes you feel like we're not just observers of the cosmos, right?
Yeah.
But like we're actually active participants.
Totally like the saying, "We are stardust."
Yeah.
It's not just a poetic phrase, it's literally true.
Exactly. Like the atoms in our bodies were forged in the hearts of stars billions of years ago. We're literally made of the same stuff as the planets, the stars, and the galaxies.
Yeah, and it makes you realize that we're all connected in a way, not just to each other, but to the whole universe.
And that connection, Tyson argues, should inspire us to, like, take better care of our planet.
Because it's the only one we've got.
Exactly. We're all riding on this tiny spaceship called Earth, and, it's our responsibility to protect it.
He also makes a really strong case for the importance of scientific literacy.
Yeah, he says that, like, in today's world, it's more important than ever to understand, like, basic scientific principles.
Right, because science affects every aspect of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
From the food we eat to the technology we use.
And if we want to make informed decisions about the future, we need to be scientifically literate.
And he doesn't dumb things down either. Like, he really challenges the reader to think critically and question their assumptions.
Yeah, that's what makes him such a great science communicator. He doesn't just tell you what to think, he teaches you how to think.
So would you say that Astrophysics for People in a Hurry is a good starting point for someone who wants to learn more about the universe?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a quick read, really engaging, covers a wide range of topics, and it's written in a way that's really accessible, no matter what your background in science is.
It sparked a curiosity in me about the universe and made me want to learn more. We hope you enjoyed this cosmic journey with us.
And if you're feeling inspired to, delve a little deeper, we encourage you to pick up a copy of the book.
Get your copy from the link in the description and subscribe to Books and Bites for more insightful summaries.